Hello and good morning. I'm aggressively getting ready for my next bazaar. I sell, let's see if I can find a whole one down here. Scrubbies for doing dishes, washing things, scrubbing things. And I cut all my lovely knitting, and now I have to roll it up into balls so it can travel with me and go everywhere with me and do what I do. I really hate cutting it into shreds, and I really hate rolling it into balls. But I have lots of colors. I have all sorts of colors of the rainbow with pink and green and blue and aqua and red and maroon and fuchsia and dark blue and dark green and medium green and gray and brown and white and yellow and all the different colors. Anyways, so the goal this year is to have over 300 of them. I think I'm sitting at 150 right now. I usually buy bolts of 40 yards at a time, and I haven't done that for about 3 years now, which means I haven't spent any money on them, which is kind of nice. But this year the netting has gone up in price, and I'm going to have to invest. I'm really not excited about that. I used to be able to get it pretty cheap, but as everything else has in this country, our prices have gone up. And so my prices have gone up. I used to sell them for $1 a piece, then it went to $2, now we're up to $3. And I really hate raising my prices because it's something that I want everybody to have an opportunity to use, and if the prices are too high, people won't buy them. I did pretty good at the bazaar last year. I do the North Valley Bazaar in Merlin, and I did the bazaar here at our local high school in Grants Pass. Come see me, come check me out. Tell me you saw this on the video and I'll give you a free scrubby. Oh! Anyways, I know that not very many of my local people watch my YouTubes, and I get that. I'm okay with that. I kind of would rather they didn't because it's kind of weird. But yeah, anyways. So working on those, working on them in the morning, working on it in the afternoon. And sometimes I sit at my desk at school and work on them because I'm sitting there at my desk and I can't leave the room, and I've got to do something. I do behavior, so I teach the kids. The kids like to watch me crochet. It calms them down amazingly. I remember sitting and watching my great grandma. She would knit. My grandma would knit. My mom would crochet. My cousin would knit. When you have ADHD, and nobody knows what it is, back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you learn how to keep yourself busy. So you multitask. They used to call it multitasking. Now they call it ADHD. Currently, there's a fan blowing above me, which is driving me nuts because it's that white noise, and I can't stand the white noise. White noise drives me crazy. But sitting here rolling these and talking to you, I could do this for hours. I like crocheting. I like knitting. I'm an old lady, I guess, because I know how to do all the things. I like quilting. I like sewing. I hate making clothes, but I know how to do it if I choose to. I like to cross stitch. I like to quilt by hand. I like to make my little hexagons, even though I'm just learning how to do those. There's not very many handcrafts that I don't know how to do well. I don't necessarily like them all. I have some stuff that I've been working on, and I've still got since I started. I was like 16. These scrubbies I've been making since I was 16, and I witnessed somebody making one. Funny story. I asked her for her pattern. She goes, "No, it's a family secret." I said, "Oh, can I see one?" She handed me one. Now, I use a tiny crochet hook. She used a big fat one. Hers were fat and bulky, and I didn't really like them. So I went home. I got myself some knitting, and I started playing with the pattern. I came up with this pattern all on my own. It's totally different than hers. I use a small crochet hook. I use smaller nylon netting. Is it easy to do? Absolutely not. But it's something I can do, and I do it well. Do they last? Oh my gosh, they last. I've had one in this house. We've lived here for 3 years almost, 2.5 years. And I've had the same scrubby in my bathroom to clean my shower the whole time we've lived here. The ones in my sink in my kitchen seem to go places because my son likes to use them on his shoes, and that's disgusting. So I throw them out to the garage, and then I get a new one out. But I don't mind getting a new one out here and there because it's just nice to have a new thick fluffy one. But they last 6 to 8 months, sometimes longer. My son just got home. That's cool. At least he wasn't followed by the police. Anyways, I probably should go because he's going to come in here like really loud. But I will check in with you tomorrow. Take care. Tell me what your favorite handcraft is or how you cope with your ADHD. Here's to a healthier, happier you and me.